because youth are interested in technology. And also, we have to define, when we say that the youth should be involved in agriculture, which part of agriculture are we talking about? Because it is not just about growing to grow crops. For example, tourism in agriculture is being involved in agriculture. You know, you travel all over the world and you see yourself being taken to places where they grow all sorts of things in other nations. We want people to come to Kenya also to see our agriculture. That's an area that can be attractive to the youth. There is fintech and agri-finance. These are the areas that the youth are going to be interested in. So in a nutshell, Mr. Chairman, the business of agriculture has got to be looked at from a profit and loss in order for us to make it worthwhile and in order for us to revive it. Agriculture for the youth must be made cool. It is too ordinary. It's too boring. Youth are not going to go there the way it is structured today. It's got to be something more exciting that involves technology, that involves new ways of doing things, that involves areas in agriculture that we have not quite spent, our time on. Things like hydroponics, aquaponics. These are areas that they are going to look at. The use of technology means that they are going to introduce new things in agriculture that do not currently exist. What does that mean, therefore? It means that the training that we are going to engage in, working together with the ministries of education, we have to look at the training that we are giving the agricultural sector.
This is Mutahi, the nominee for Agriculture Ministry, the former Health CS, nicknamed the COVID CS. Ladies and gentlemen, when you look at Mutahi Kagwe, you see a student of Mwai Kibaki. You see Kibakism in him. You see a very intelligent person. You see a very informed person. You see somebody with the mind of change. Somebody who wants real change. Somebody who can bring real change. This nominee, who is actually worth 0.8 billion, that is 800 million, has been in government for quite some time now, serving in Kibaki's government and now in William Samoei Ruto's government. Serving 3 presidents in the cabinet is a blessing, if you ask me. When I look at this man, when I listened to what he was saying, because I listened to him from the beginning to the end, I saw somebody who can bring change in the agriculture sector. I see somebody who is going to put money in the pockets of farmers, and that is what all the farmers are asking for. But the most interesting thing, because I picked everything, but I want to focus on a number of issues that he raised. Number one is about GMO. He put it very clearly that Kenya will not be used as a guinea pig, that Kenya will not accept any seeds of GMO that are not being used in the country where they are produced. Kenya will first watch and see how the country that is donating the seeds to us, how it is using it. And this is very, very brilliant, because you see, William Samoei Ruto government has been forcing the GMO under our throat. But here comes an intelligent person, very intelligent, who tells us that we need to approach this issue this way. He says that there are good things and bad things about GMO, which is true, but anything that is harmful to our country should not be accepted. The other issue that he raised is about communication. When he was asked about how he's going to handle the vaccination of animals, he said he'll leave it to the veterinary doctors. He said that he's going to leave it to the experts. He said that there is no way the politicians can be the one who are telling Kenyans about vaccinations. What do they know about it? For one, they don't have the information. Number two, they are talking from a point of ignorance. They don't have the knowledge, they don't have the know-how, they don't have the expertise. So whatever they are talking about is just politics. And this is where William Samoei Ruto has been going wrong. But the interesting bit is that he said that the farmers will be given the information by the expert, and the farmer will be left to choose to make his own choice. And this one did not go down well with the chairman of the vetting committee, Moses Wetangula, together with the die-hard supporters of William Samoei Ruto, because they believe that farmers should be forced. But Mutahi told them, you cannot use the gun to the farmers to force them to accept the vaccination of their animals. It is the information that is going to work, but not force. Something else that I picked, which I found very, very interesting, is that this man, when you look at him, he is used to working and actually organizing and operating the ministry, running the ministry. But here comes the president, and I don't know how he's going to relate to William Samoei Ruto, who has been micromanaging the ministries. Because this person, when you look at him, he's very much experienced in the running of the government, and he knows what he wants right from the beginning. And what impressed me is that he has already done a lot of research in this ministry, including the sugar and also the tea that has been piling up in Mombasa because of lack of market. So when you look at this nominee, you realize that he is making those who are there look like they don't know anything. Because would you compare this one with the former Mithika Ntuli? Would you compare Mutahi Kagwe? His knowledge is on another level. Would you compare him even to Kimani Ichung'wah? Although he's not a CS, but these are the people who runs the government with William Samoei Ruto. So when you look at Mutahi Kagwe, he brings a lot of experience in William Samoei Ruto's government. And if it is not going to work, if Mutahi Kagwe is not going to revolutionize agriculture, because he's also going to use AI, that is artificial intelligence, and he's going to use a lot of technology. If he is not going to succeed, I don't know what to be left. I don't know who is going to succeed. Because all said and done, he has his work cut out. He has so much to achieve. In fact, his entry is full. And where he's going to start from, already there are already gigantic task awaiting for him, including the vaccinations, including the restless farmers, because people are crying. People have not been seeing anything from this government. So when you look at Mutahi Kagwe, the fact that he was in the government of Mwai Kibaki, and for sure he delivered. He is the brain behind the optic fiber. And when you look at this man, you see that he's a performer from Argos. And you see, sometimes William Samoei Ruto, he had to accept that his government is not working. His cabinet is dysfunctional. And that is why he went to Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta to look for experts. Because I think when you compare this guy to those who came from ODM, I don't know, but we are about to see a lot of differences, because this guy, when you look at him, he's not focusing on politics. He is focusing on performance. I'm going to look at other guys, Akina Kabogo, because Kabogo is now the one on the hot seat. Let's see what he has for us. But let me ask you, if you are in the vetting committee, would you support Mutahi Kagwe as the CS Agriculture? Is he equal to the task? What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Please let me know what you think in the comment section, and have a lovely evening. Bye-bye.